Hello everyone and welcome back to our Rogue Trader playthrough. It's episode number 63. Last time we explored a couple of systems and today we're in a brand new system. I believe it's the Omicron system, and we found a ancient imperial city. The ruins of an ancient imperial city were discovered on a dead world, completely deprived of an ecosystem. According to the reports, entire settlement is contained in a titanic glass dome that once held an artificial atmosphere. Your augurs detected the framework of 3 other similar structures that were never completed. For whatever reason, the dome systems failed, and left behind is this city, a ghost that never managed to become a proper colony of the Imperium. So we can send out a crew to explore the city's temple district, order the scouts to gather as many supplies as possible, drain the remaining fuel, or explore the local palace. Let's explore the local palace. Lavishly decorated estate of the local ruler towers over rows of featureless bunkhouses. Several explorers perished from the cleverly hidden tripwires in the courtyard, but after losing their companions, the team easily disarmed the remaining traps in the estate. Anything of value has been promptly delivered to the rogue trader's vessel. Lord Captain was even given an exquisite sword found in a secret cache that once belonged to the mansion's owner. Got a ghost sword and profit factor. Let's explore the city's temple district. Got some trophies. The temple district is situated at the heart of the city. The God Emperor statue, intricately carved from the precious crystal, is suspended beneath the dome, supported by chains of gold, and could be seen from anywhere in the colony. Inspired by the majestic sight, the expedition members set off to explore the area with renewed vigor. Soon enough, they stumbled upon an ancient weapon lying on a pedestal wreathed in sunlight. The expedition brought it back to the ship and told many tales about how the Emperor himself, who had been watching them from above, had directed their attention to the sacred relic. Got a blessed bolter casing and holy gifts. Order the scouts to gather as many supplies as possible. We got a lot of trophies there. People flooded the city like a tidal wave, filled building after building, bunkhouse after bunkhouse, and receded from its quiet streets just as quickly. There are plenty of useful things among their findings, including foodstuffs, shocking, and weapons. So we got provisions, Mechanicus Creations ranged weaponry uniform kit. Let's drain the remaining fuel from the generator stations. The city won't need them anymore. Fuel. It takes several trips to deliver the massive Promethium storage tanks to your vessel. Crew grimly points out that the colony is running out of fuel. Had life support systems not failed prematurely, the locals would have still perished due to lack of energy. Let's leave the dead city. So it's a dead world. Let's head to the south here, and then we'll head up there, and then we gotta make our way back to Footfall. We don't have to, but I want to, actually. Sorry. This is a Savannah world. Magnetic storm. Magnetic storm raging above the planet blurs the gaze of the augur rays. Only the truly powerful diviner machines may see through the current magnetic fluctuations in their blessed visual and discover the mysteries of this emperor-forsaken planet. The rogue traders decide to leave this unwelcoming world. Maybe he will return here one day. We will return one day. Let's head up here. Pretty small sun. This looks like a horrible place to live. I don't have any extract totems, so we can't resource mine a mining world. Alright, so now we're going to move to the Kronos Expanse. It's our time to kind of get back to where we need to go. Okay, so let's head, debut back. Mission to report, Lord Captain. I keep receiving messages about strange behaviors in certain ship systems. All decks report the uncontrollable opening and closing of doors, gates, and airlocks. They behave erratically and do not obey the operator's commands. Regrettably, this has led to casualties among the crew. Tech priests have explained these phenomena caused by the machine spirit's irascibility and have spent hours chanting litanies to soothe their anger. Unfortunately, many crew members are badly injured before the prayers can stabilize the systems. That's concerning. So apparently I haven't discovered everything here. Oh yeah, I forgot that one world due to other stuff. So yeah, let's engage these hostile unknown ships. Actually, no, let's head up here and just see if we're still extracting. Shut down. No. Pascal Newman, Venerable Magos.
Order to the crew. Deliver me.
An Eldari Shadow Hunter. So these are Eldari vessels. Enemy torpedoes. The enemies launch torpedoes. However, you can destroy them before they reach you. Torpedoes are always fired in salvos. The encounter closest to small ship that follow the same rules in combat as torpedoes. Okay, if I move here...
Lay in the course. This one's going down.
Are they even affecting me? A little. Not really. Let's move here.
This one's going down.
Lead them.
Lay in the course.
Okay, I didn't mean to get so close. Gosh dang it. Man, they're just being annoying, aren't they? I know what I'm doing.
Lead them.
Oh yeah.
Set the course.
Lead their hull strewn across the stars. Onward.
Yeah, those torpedoes aren't gonna hit me, I don't think. That almost feels like a bait.
Onward.
Love the music. I mean, there's not really much to say, except those neutron torpedoes ain't gonna hit me. And I'm not gonna worry about the Shadow Lances quite yet. Come on, drive right into them. Nope. Just gonna leave their own.
This one's going down.
Boom. Well, Eldari's ship down. My shields are fine for now. Alright. That's the way you want to play, huh?
This one's going down.
Let's send them in terms of shields.
Time has come.
Let's hope this spells the end. Oh yeah, there's no way they survive this.
Volley!
Dang it.
Torpedoes locked.
Torpedoes. You fire torpedo salvo. Torpedoes will appear next turn in priority order. So your turn begins, you'll be able to direct them. Your own torpedoes capacity to ship space occupied with the flagship without damaging it. Okay, enemy ships can attack your torpedoes and destroy them. Okay, so let's hit the Eldari ship. Boom.
Lay in the course.
Essentially just a mop-up operation.
Salvo.
Boom. Alright, so we got some trophies. Some Wraithbone fragments. And 30 scrap. Alright, I do want to keep some scrap around to ensure hull integrity, but I do want to upgrade the hull one more time. Let's go to Void Ship, or to repair the hull, sorry. Let's upgrade the hull. I'm not going to worry about the RAM too much for right now. Right now I need the hull. Okay. So let's head here and see what the Eldari were guarding. That looks like a civilized world. Monastery of the Order of the Hammer. Specific, Lord Captain, we have received a transmission from Foulstone. This is Foulstone. It was sent by members of the Order of the Hammer, votaries of St. Cognatius. This monastery is the only settlement on the planet. Or rather, it used to be. Some time ago, a transport vessel, the Navika, unloaded several thousand refugees from a planet belonging to road trader Winterscale. The Order of the Hammer has judged this invasion to be an act of aggression. It's asking for your lord's ships. Protection. We will not abandon people of faith in distress. Those people are victims, not invaders. Prepare my shuttle. I shall head to the planet to resolve this conflict. So please, Lord, your lordship. Okay, so this is Sector Kronos Expanse, region Asazar System, location Monastery of St. Cog, Nadius Foulstone, material chronicle compiled by the humble archivist Brother Patricos. 11 days after the feast of the passing of Nicomedes Keefe, champion of faith, disquietude marred the calm of the monastery of the Order of the Hammer. Countless tortured souls, steeped in fear, arrived on Foulstone in a starbark. Great apostasy had befallen their home and turned them into abject wanderers seeking help and refuge. Their wicked and cruel captain, the owner of the Navika, had betrayed them. Once the unknowing souls in his care had made landfall on the world's surface, he most deviously recalled his shuttles and left, ridding himself of his duty of care to the unfortunate lot. Not knowing how they would survive in Foulstone's grim wastelands, forsaken people came to the monastery of St. Cognatius, and there they surrounded its walls. They hammered their fists on its gate, implored and wailed, "Take us in, protect us." It was once a place of serenity and grace, it was now full of din, disorder, and all manner of things despicable. The interlopers had brought with them worldly futility and strife, and mayhap also the seeds of alluring blasphemies, if fiendly heathens lurked in their midst. To a prayer, the prelate Hectarchius turned his eye to the past in search of instruction. Prelate Hectarchius recalled the first missionaries to set foot on Foulstone's vast wasteland, led by their zeal for serving St. Cognatius. Those missionaries had received the blessings of Nicomedes Keith, the champion of faith, who had traveled with them in their starbark. It found in this place a humble and pure abode wherein to cultivate wisdom and piety. And St. Cognatius, a man of great endeavors, warrior and a wise artificer, never cowered behind the walls of a librarium, but bravely stepped into the darkness, carrying the light in the palm of his hand. He commanded others to do the same, and not only Foulstone, but many other worlds of the Kronos expanse bear its imprint. Prelate Hectarchius did welcome the interlopers warmly as his guests, but he did warn his brethren to keep their vigilance. The brethren and sisters of the Order of the Hammer came forth to meet the strangers, carrying water and protein victuals, and medicinal herbs and jugs of promethium. But the crowd came to blows over viands, and blood was spilt, and many were trampled or mauled in stampede, some of them dwellers of the monastery. Sorry for the background noise, by the way. I have no control over it. Then, it's stuff going on outside. Then the warriors of the Order of the Hammer donned their flat cowls, inscribed words of praise to the God Emperor on their tactical visors, and went forth ready to render service in battle. Las guns and bolters, they pierced the interlopers with their chain swords and power flails. They struck them, and a great and bloody harvest was reaped that day. The interlopers, too, scant though their armament was, and scanter their skill in battle, slew many among the monastery's dwellers, for great were their numbers and greater their desperation. The monks fled beyond their walls, and rang the vox alarums, shut the gate, and commanded the armed guards to keep watch over that gate, slaying any who approached. Quarrel broke out. The hungry and sick lay siege to the monastery, begging for help. In their spite, they blocked the water collector and empowered the generatorium. Faithful in the meantime were made ready to resist, and a miracle came to pass. The God Emperor sent his champion, his confidant, and his right hand, the rogue trader of the blessed house von Valancius. The rogue trader, may the light of his grace remain upon it forever. The blessed rogue trader commanded his formidable boarding force to kill the emperors, extended a veil of protection over the interlopers, taking them into his care, and thereby all Foulstone with them. Sham's force upon both cast a contemptuous eye over the aftermath and bloodshed, and summoned Prelate Hectarchius and the leaders of the interlopers to hold each account for their deeds. Strangers, prodigious in number, beseeched the rogue trader to take them in and give them shelter and protection, as to his own servants. And spake they, saying, "Long have we wandered, swiftly have we fled, many a woe and ordeal has befallen us, of many a father and son are we bereft. Now the war hath taken the last of our strength, and we shall flee no more." And they spake further, saying, "Without thy holy protection, we are doomed, for we fear annihilation at the hands of our kin who remained behind. For, having fallen away from the sublime light of the Emperor, they have descended into bloody sedition and become murderers of no mercy." Quoth Prelate Hectarchius, "Ours is a pure and secluded abode. By worldly fertility we are untouched, so we wish to remain. As unknowing souls seek to capture our abode, avert this calamity of ours, for they are people malicious and multitudinous and misfated." And quoth he, "If be thy wish to confer land upon these wretches, confer it, for Foulstone has arid land in abundance, but make it not our duty to care for them, for that is not our path. Provide them, and provide for us, and we shall acknowledge thee as our planetary sovereign." The blessed rogue trader, Iconoclast, extended a veil of protection over the interlopers, taking them into his care, and thereby all Foulstone with them. Iconoclast +5. Humbly the Order of the Hammer heeded the God Emperor's confidant, and unsealed the airlocks, and opened the gate of its abode, and brought forth gifts of virtue to relieve the suffering of the ill-stricken. After a prayer, the architects set to work. In accordance with the saint's teachings and the parameters set forth in the STC, they erected spacious living quarters and sturdy fort walls for the planetary militia, and a spacious auditorium wherein to trade and store goods. Proud sensorum, within whose walls clerks and servo bondsmen would maintain order and keep statistical records. and a new yet righteous way of life came to Foulstone, and the people rejoiced, and all was good. Iconoclast +5. So yeah, we now have a colony. Only certain worlds, usually the most habitable, are suitable for establishing thriving colonies ripe for development. Completing projects and colony events can earn the rogue trader unique rewards that cannot be obtained through any other means. Projects are the backbone of colony development. Completing them requires resources that can be obtained by exploring planets and cosmic anomalies. Completing a project takes time. While you continue your travels throughout the Kronos Expanse, you will receive a notification on the screen when a project is finished, informing you that the reward can now be claimed. So yeah, let's start doing efficiency 0, complacency 0, security 0. Start doing some stuff for St. Drusius, the High Throne, and a Celestial Protector. I want complacency. No one in the entire Kronos Expanse will make a worthier guardian of a sanctuary of faith than the head of House von Valancius. Marvelous Basilica. Blocks project for all of these. Then I want, actually, for St. Drusius. Powerful, influential cult of St. Drusius is willing to take the young abode of faith under its wing. However, the Order of the Hammer accepts these gifts with caution, wary of the figures of Drusius eclipsing their own patron saint Cognatius in the hearts of their flock. Okay. Let's execute. So yeah, these two are now blocked. The next thing I need has got to be complacency, touched by holiness. Okay, so yeah, our first colony, Foulstone. That's cool. So yeah, this is a colony that was not part of the Von Valancius Protectorate initially, so we're already expanding the Protectorate. So it was like the perfect place to end the episode. Until next time.